So I have a couple of things that I need to explain. This video is pre-recorded. That's why you see me wearing the same PJs that you saw, I want to say 2 videos ago, because this was pre-recorded. So we sat down, we recorded this a while ago. I did the whole intro, and I want to say I recorded this the same day that I recorded the one where I explained that I couldn't find the part 2. So I think in this one, not even I think, I know that in this one that I'm explaining that I couldn't find part 2. So that explains that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I wanted to come here and in the beginning to say don't be alarmed when you see me looking like this in the end, because I didn't record an outro and I'm doing it now. And I'm gonna insert that at the end. Oh, you enjoy. Okay, bye. Hey, my name is Danielle, and together we sit down and we talk about uber horror stories, or we get on subreddit and we talk about the creepy, the slightly unsettling, and the very mysterious. Today we're gonna sit down and we're gonna dive back into my subreddit. However, last week we talked about a creepy story called "My Wife Has Been Missing for 15 Years Until She Called Me." Now that story had a lot of twists and turns. It was an unexpected ending. And there was a part 2. And I asked, did you want me to read part 2? Now about part 2, I can't find it. I don't know where it went. I don't know where the fuck it disappeared to. Like, I closed the Reddit app, poof, it's gone. I was gonna read that, and I searched for like an hour on my subreddit for it. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. So, today, we are gonna read something else from subreddit. Still a creepy story. Still make your bones chill. You still gotta get cozy, grab a blanket, whatever will, help you pass the time while we sit here and we have this, discussion. Today, it's me, and it's also me. If you haven't watched this video, it's literally the first video that we had on this channel. It's called "I Got a Gun Put Out on Me." Yes, craziness. It was an uber horror story. If you haven't watched it already, please do me a big one and go check it out. I have my Vernus here because I don't feel good at all. It's raining outside. I'm sitting close to the window, or closer to the window than I normally would. So hopefully you can hear it. And it's, it's murky outside. It's cloudy. It's raining. And it makes for even cozier, setup. So let's get into it, shall we? This is called "There's Something Living in My Woods." I live on a 13-acre property in an area of my state where the suburbs turn into rural farmland. My parents live in the main house near our road, while my fiance and I converted one of the barns on the back half of the property into a house. Our house and another barn are set in a pretty wide clearing / pasture, but beyond that, we're surrounded by woods on 3 sides. All of this is to say, we don't get many visitors out here. From the time we moved into the house almost a year ago, there have been some occasions where I get this inexplicable feeling of terror while outside at night. Why are you outside at night? I've lived in the woods my whole life, including in places far more remote than here, but I've never had this feeling. The woods are home, and every other place I've lived, they've felt like my woods, but not here. I've repeatedly had the feeling that I'm trespassing on someone else's land, someone who is not happy to have me here. Girl, you probably are. The other night I took my dog out for his last walk. It was around 11 p.m., so it was pitch black outside. The ring of light cast by the floodlights on the side of the house. As I was walking towards the edge of the tree line where my pup likes to do his business, I heard a sound like someone imitating the hoot of an owl coming from the direction of the other barn, about 30 yards away to our right. I was so certain that it was a human making the noise that I called out, "Haha, very funny, Dad." I assumed it was my father closing up the barn for the night and he was taking an opportunity to try to spook me. No one called back. It was at this point that my dog lifted his head from sniffing all over and froze, staring in the direction of the barn. His hair stood up along his spine and he started to give a low, menacing growl. And at that moment, I would have went back in the house. Anyway, now this dog is obsessed with all people and animals. Just trying to tell you something. Everyone is a friend waiting to be made. I've never seen him act aggressively toward anything, even other dogs that have tried to fight him. My dad especially is his favorite person on the planet, so there's no way he would have started growling at him. It was my turn for all the hair on my neck to stand up as a cold wave of fear hit me like a brick. My dog had stopped right at the edge of where the light met the darkness of the woods. Normally, the light gradually dissipated into the trees, still providing enough visibility to see the outline of the trees and shrubs. But this time, it ended with a solid wall of black. If you don't take your ass back in the house, Lord. Suddenly, I heard the same fake owl sound from only a few feet away, just on the other side of the darkness. My dog jumped and immediately started barking, putting himself between me and the sound. He's only a little guy, so I darted forward, scooping him up, and took off running toward the house. Good job. Good job. Behind me, I heard the sound again, but this time it had a strange warble to it, almost like laughter. The next morning when I went out to check on the barn, I found the doors had been partially broken off the side and were swung past each other the wrong direction, like someone had tried to force them open the wrong way. There were no signs of footprints in the sawdust or dirt, or any other signs of an intruder. I have no idea what was out there that night, but suffice to say, my dog and I stay well within the floodlights when we go out after dark now. And I wouldn't go out after dark. I wouldn't go out after dark after that. You better take your last shit before the sun go down, okay? At dusk, when the sun is on its way down. Matter of fact, not even at sunset. Like, we're not going out there to watch the sun go down. The sun is gonna be up. I don't want to hear no warbled fake owl noises. I don't know who that is. That's weird. And the people in the comments, they agree with me. It's real spooky. Girl, carry your ass in the house. Get your dog a litter box. Matter of fact, that dog gonna be a cat after this. You're not going outside. Nope. Matter of fact, you're gonna have a patch of grass in the backyard. I'm gonna get you some faux grass. Some faux grass and put it in front of the door. You go right there and you take your shit and I'm gonna pick it up and we're gonna throw it away and we're gonna go on about our business, because ain't no way. There's no way. Hi. So I did not record an outro to this video because this is a pre-recorded video that I was kind of iffy if I was gonna post, but because it's still on my hard drive, still on my computer, and I have family in town, and it'll be a little unethical for me to post while my siblings and my daddy and them are in town. Here we are. So this is the outro. Thank you for sitting down with me. I appreciate y'all sitting and getting cozy with me for this shorter video than we're used to. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon, evening, or like morning, whenever it is that you are watching this video. I appreciate it. I hope you liked it. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.